I'm Matthew Harris. Here's our top story. 15 senators led by Rand Paul took part Wednesday in a filibuster that lasted almost 13 hours. Witnesses described the event as a lot like Lincoln, only shorter.
North Korea threatened Tuesday to call off the truce that ended its war with South Korea. The threat is bad news for world peace, but great news for the producers of MASH, The Next Generation.
For the first time since 9/11, the TSA will allow small knives on the airplanes as carry-on items. The group happiest about this change? Midget terrorists.
Jeb Bush says he won't rule out running for president in 2016. His last name will do that for him.
To protest the Boy Scouts' ban on gay members, Carly Rae Jepsen has pulled out of performing at their jamboree this summer. Responded a spokesman for the Boy Scouts.
We have lots of gay members, namely those Boy Scouts who would be excited about a Carly Rae Jepsen concert. Call me maybe, call me maybe.
Jon Stewart will take the summer off from The Daily Show to direct a movie, which means that for 3 months, none of your liberal friends will have any clue what's happening in the news.
And now, where hard news meets Hollywood, here with the entertainment news is famed fashion designer Karl Lagerfeld.
Hello. You're not in fashion. You're not in fashion. You. We can talk. Dankeschön. Kelly Osbourne suffered a 30-second seizure while taping her TV show. Doctors later determined that she was just doing a very good impression of her father. Take that as a down payment on a measly house for someone like you to live in. Matthew, it's the end! Stop and let me talk! Karl Lagerfeld. I brought back Chanel. Matthew Fox from Lost told Conan O'Brien that he can't stand One Direction. Responded Niall from One Direction.
Hey, Matthew Fox, at least none of the fellas in One Direction that promised that the endings of our songs wouldn't suck.
I like him. I would like to dress him in the morning. I hope you like yachts, because it's worth a yacht. I signed it. Stop it! Karl Lagerfeld! I am fashion. Christina Hendricks will star in a new movie called A Book of Common Prayer. The most common prayer, of course, is please let Christina Hendricks' new movie have a topless scene. Cheeky. Ah! I could buy you. And I could buy you. I can see you in the dark. I live in the dark. That is good for one ride on my private jet or a tour of Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, your choice. I brought back Chanel! Stop the music! I'm talking! And finally, last joke, Snooki revealed in Us Weekly that she has dropped 42 pounds. She lost the weight by cutting out half her daily intake of Guido semen. Oh! Give it to me, Snook! Take that card, you love it!
Thank you, Karl.
I could buy all of you!
Yes, you could. The directors of the sequels to The Matrix are being sued by a man who claims that they stole his ideas. The directors were shocked that someone actually wants to take credit for the sequel to The Matrix.
The Navajo Nation has criticized the sitcom Mike and Molly for making a joke referring to drunken Indians. Responded a Mike and Molly producer.
On behalf of CBS and all of us who work at Mike and Molly, we would like to extend our deepest apologies to the Navajo and we'd like to patch things up with a gift. Here, take these blankets.
According to entomologists, swarms of mega mosquitoes may soon invade Central Florida. In related news, swarms of mega mosquitoes may soon contract type 2 diabetes.
Scientists are developing specially equipped laptops that can detect if the user is having a stroke. The laptop knows if you're having a stroke if you haven't visited a porn site in more than 3 hours. That was written by a man.
That'd be very useful. I just want you to know that. A teenage skier who survived 2 freezing nights alone in the woods says he survived by using skills he learned from reality television. Explain the skier.
Yeah, so this bear came out of nowhere and tried to attack me, right? So I threw my glass of wine in its face and called it a skunk. Whatever, I'm not here to make friends. You don't know me.
Lamborghini has unveiled a new $4 million car. I can't wait to buy it, said the man with the world's smallest penis.
A woman wrote that joke. Scientists say bees return to plants that give them caffeine. Bees like caffeine because it gives them a good buzz. He gets it.
A Dunkin' Donuts cashier in Connecticut was able to thwart a robber by throwing hot coffee in his face. Surprisingly, the police weren't already on the scene.